3, 2, 1.
You mean that's your reply to what I'm going to say? No, you're just going to say, like, no, that's a new untold story. Yeah, okay. Hey, is that story old or told? Fuck no, baby! It's a new untold story. A new untold story. It's a fresh baked untold story. A new untold story.
A New Untold Story, episode 422.
422.
We got Brandon Walker in the building.
Birthday.
Whose birthday?
Earth Day.
Oh, today's Earth.
Today's Earth Day?
422 is Earth Day.
422 is Earth
Oh, wow,
Day.
yeah, because there's no real other significance to it. It's not a area code. It's not a country code.
Nobody got bombed that day. That's 419.
What's 419?
Oklahoma City.
God damn.
Oh,
They ever catch that guy?
McVeigh? Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, they killed him.
Yeah, killed him good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
One shot, one kill?
I don't know. I think they did it with gas or injection.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
What was his gripe?
He just didn't like the government.
Mhm.
Anyway, I've stepped all over the front of the show. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You're a
Mhm.
guest. It's what the guest should do. 422 area code?
It's not. I wish it was.
Do you know that it's not an area code?
What do you? Yes.
Wait,
I've
should we get him up
researched this.
to speed with your identity?
I'm Dean Jones now.
Sorry, Dean.
No,
Dean
Dean
Jones.
Jones. My bad.
That's
Okay.
Yeah. He gets
Wait,
pissed off.
I thought it was Kyle. It was Kyle Dean for a while?
Yeah, people were calling me Kyle Dean. I also really liked Kyle Jones. I like both so much that I don't like them now. So it's Dean Jones.
Okay. So actually, the Kyle got squeezed out.
Yeah, Kyle's out.
Okay.
Yeah. Kyle was never going to do me perfectly.
Yeah.
But Dean Jones
Yeah,
does.
I like Dean Jones.
All right,
Dean
dude.
Jones,
What about DJ?
hate DJ.
D-Joe?
Hate that. That's so much worse.
That's
what
cool.
you gotta do, Dean Jones.
Dean Jones.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, Dean Jones is good.
Um,
It's so many letters for so few syllables as
Yeah,
well.
Dean Jones.
Yeah.
Deanie baby.
That's the thing. Don't talk about him too much because you're either kind of with Dean Jones or kind of against Dean Jones. You're not going to have a strong opinion on Dean Jones. If you meet Dean Jones,
Can you be neutral on
you
Dean
can
Jones?
talk to Dean Jones for 3 hours straight. You're going to leave with the weakest opinion on Dean Jones. No one's going to have like a.
By design, are you trying that?
That's going to be my new identity.
So if you're on a flight to Denver with Dean Jones, you enjoy the experience, but you don't think about it the next day.
Would Dean Jones go to
You-
Denver?
Dean Jones would not go to Denver.
He wouldn't go to Denver. Sorry.
He'd go to Pueblo. Yeah.
What's the difference
sucks.
between Kyle Dean and Dean Jones?
It's my identity now.
Well,
I
yeah.
feel like a lot of people changed their name. Like Robbie Anderson is now Chosen Anderson.
Yeah.
I guarantee you part of him changed his entire personality.
I think
Whether
this
it
might
was
be
consciously or
CTE.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
He changed it like twice. Like you, Robbie Anderson, you're not Chosen Anderson. Was he ever? Did he ever even have 1,000 yards?
I don't
I
think
think
he
maybe
did it that way. Didn't
once.
he go from Robbie Anderson to Robbie Chosen?
And then he was
He
chosen
did it
Anderson.
twice.
He did a Kyle Dean, Kyle Jones.
Yeah.
He looks exactly like Cynthia,
It's Dean Jones.
Angelica's doll from Rugrats.
Oh my God. Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks just. Did he get caught fucking in a parking lot?
I think so.
He had a red bone bitch bent over in his car.
He had her bent over in his car.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it got taken down.
How you know she was Redbone?
You could see her naked.
Oh,
She
you
was a
see
naked
it?
woman.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was laying pipe.
Brand, what are your thoughts on car sex?
I was always too big and I had too small cars. I could never pull it off. I did get in a Suzu Rodeo in 2001 and we had some times in that one, but even then, I didn't really enjoy it.
Kyle will lay it down in a Shriner car.
What is that?
The Shriners that got the guys with the fezzes.
Oh yeah, I was fucking in the zip cars from Radio Shack. Yeah, I was getting inside of
You
the
made a girl
littles.
climax at the top of the loop on the Hot Wheels track. It's working.
You could do it in the head glider. Yeah. Particle accelerator.
Here we go.
Just picture like such a tiny car, and I was in the driver's seat.
You had an orgy in a clown car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucked in the glove box of a Matchbox car. Yeah. And I made her squirt.
Yeah, I remember the Matchbox glove box. It was the center console you made her squirt
Yeah,
because it was filled to the brim with squirt.
One time I did it in the cup holder of a Matchbox car. Yeah, spread her legs.
Wait a minute. Did you the first time you had anal sex with a woman, it was in the back of a Radio Shack Zip Zap, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that's why. Yeah. So, yeah.
Did you get lost in a V-Dub Beetle?
You got turned around, not lost. He lost his bearings. Just a little afraid.
Big space.
Uh-huh. Brandon,
I wasn't meant for this era. I was meant for the 1890s.
Why so?
I don't know. It's like I would be more respected back then. So you guys all know that I'm stuck on this kick.
Yeah.
We all, to an extent, like Brandon, I would say 1890s to 1920s Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Nothing about the results.
The
but
dead ball era.
Why is it called that?
Because the ball was dead.
They were throwing spitballs
And most of the
emery
players were.
balls.
What's
and
an emery ball?
screw balls.
What's a
I don't even know.
spitball?
Emery's a nail file.
They
So
were
they
doing
would-
all kinds of high
Would they like
kicks.
file it down to get better grip?
Oh yeah, they would dig holes into the ball. They would cut the ball. They would do all kind of things. And it was all legal. They could spit on it. And it was when Babe
That's
Ruth came
fucking
around-
awesome.
When Babe Ruth came around and really started hitting home runs, they changed the ball so he hit more.
Oh, so it was a business decision.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
But like the lives of these people, it's like, it's not just baseball. It's like Lemony Snicket shit.
Yeah,
Like,
it really is.
Like fantasy shit. Like the lives these people lived.
But you have Hall of Famers back then.
But that's
Oh.
not saying much. If you played
But-
baseball
yeah.
back then, you were a Hall of Famer.
But they live on in infamy because of their baseball exploits, and off the field they were
The worst people.
steel mill drivers that were
Oh, yeah.
that were convicted felons.
Oh,
they were
yes.
bad people.
Bad,
so
bad,
we'll
bad,
get
bad.
to that. We'll get to that.
Do you have some?
I have a lot.
Brandon, this is an
enough.
old timey baseball episode.
Yeah, I didn't research, but I am going off the top of my dome. Three Finger Brown. We talking about Three Finger?
I
Brown?
didn't even see there's so many.
You could-
I haven't got to Three Finger Brown.
Three Finger Brown. Yeah, that's how I got suspended in school for that one time.
Why? Oh,
Because
fuck
I had
off.
three fingers in a brown.
In a brown. In a brown.
Is that a dude?
Her name was Keisha.
Keisha? Really?
Yeah,
You fingered Keisha?
she was a good gal.
God damn.
All right, let's talk baseball, Brandon.
Yeah, let's
sorry.
not talk fingering Keisha.
So back in the 1890s, I want to say Chicago had a team, and do you know their names?
Clowns. No, not clowns.
They had
The
a couple. They were the Orphans.
orphans.
Were
yeah.
they the Crackers?
That
were
was
the
Atlanta.
The Atlanta
Black
Atla-
Crackers,
Crackers.
Well, no, there was a white Crackers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
So what? And the Chicago had the White Stockings too. Well, they were called the Orphans because like their owner was named Pop, and he left. They were funny back then.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Pop left. They're like, oh, now that the Orphans. Like one year, Brooklyn, bunch of the players got married in the off season, and they're like, wow, we're the bridegrooms now.
They just rolled
So
with
they
it.
just did. They
You could
just
just
had
change
fun
the
with the
name.
names. There was a guy named Cap Anson.
Yeah.
Wait, he played for the Caps. They were named after him, right?
They may have been. He was.
Yeah,
he
they
was a
played
legend.
for the Caps.
He was a legend. Late 1800s, first baseman. He played for Chicago. He was one of baseball's first great hitters. So starting from his early life, he got kicked out of home for being bad. He got kicked out of the University of Iowa for being bad. Then it said Anson played an instrumental role in establishing racial segregation in baseball.
Yeah, he looks every bit of it.
Quite the legacy.
You don't want to play an instrumental role.
Absolutely
in that.
not.
It said Anson vociferously insisted on segregation even before the ban was
An
official.
instrumental role, so he was like playing tunes. It was every instrument but bass.
So he vociferously insisted on segregation. he was vociferously
A thought leader. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been vociferous about anything.
Absolutely not.
No,
I think,
that's-
yeah, you have to be a real hater to really have a stance like that.
he refused to take the field when opposing rosters included a black player, including Moses Fleetwood Walker,
for Louisville in 1884,
the
right?
very first black Major League Baseball player.
How is that? How is that more known?
Pre-segregation. Yeah, he's from Steubenville, Ohio.
No kidding.
Steubenville?
Yeah, he invented the Justin gun.
The what?
He helped invent the Justin gun.
What's the Justin gun?
It used compressed air instead of gunpowder. It was a
To kill?
massive failure. Yeah.
To
So
kill?
if it was a massive failure, he didn't invent it.
You know, you can
Doesn't sound
invent
like-
failure.
Doesn't sound like he finished it.
You can invent bad shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but if it doesn't work, how can you?
it's still an
invention
invention, but you're not a
nonetheless.
good inventor. So wait, this guy was making weapons,
I don't know. Something like that.
something like
but
that.
Cap Anson, he was a manager and a player, which was common back then. And he was authoritarian as a manager, marching his players onto the field in military formation
You talking Cap Anson?
and banning alcohol consumption during the playing season, which was very popular. He was corrupt as hell. He led the league in betting on games.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He's one
yeah.
of the best of all time. And then in 1872, the 20-year-old Anson met 13-year-old Virginia Feigl, and they got married
It always ends that way.
and had several children together, 3 of whom died in infancy.
Of course.
It was always like that. And after his baseball career, Anson opened his own billiards hall and toured extensively on the vaudeville circuit, performing monologues and songs, but all of those ventures failed. So Cap Anson had a troubled youth.
Yeah.
He was radically authoritarian. He was vociferously racist, corrupt, and he was a failed artist.
Uh-oh.
He was,
That's a Hitler trajectory.
and he fucked a 13-year-old. Cap Anson answers the question, what if Hitler was also a pedophile?
He'd be in the Hall of Fame.
But I think he is in the Hall of Fame.
Hitler would be in the Hall of Fame if he just decided to also be a pedophile. God damn. That's pretty. I'm surprised there hasn't been like a push to get these guys out of the Hall of Fame.
I'm surprised. He wouldn't even let his photo be black and white. He did
Was it-
sepia.
It is sepia.
He wouldn't even let the black in there.
I went a little bit later than you. Do you know
Yeah.
Hoy Wilhelm?
I know some Hoyts, but not Wilhelm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is much later.
Yeah, much later.
Yeah.
Yeah, what year are we talking?
This is like World War II era. He was a
Okay.
knuckleballer. And he
Yeah.
was like teams. He didn't play pro. He was one of, well, he did eventually. He was one of 11 children. And when he was a boy, he was like, I want to be a knuckleballer from a little boy. That was like one of 4 professions back then, though.
A knuckleball.
Yeah, that was one of the big professions. Like, I want you to marry a doctor, a lawyer, or a knuckleballer.
My brother was a locksmith. I was a knuckleballer.
Yeah, and you were like jealous of the locksmith. He was practicing being a knuckleballer, and before he could make it to the pros, drafted to the war. He's in the Battle of the Bulge, which is one of the big battles.
Yeah.
What do you know about Battle of the Bulge?
Oh yeah, big time.
Gets shrapnel up and down his spine, Purple Heart,
Not a good
Oh my
spot.
God.
comes home, gets drafted by the Giants at 30.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll fucking take him. So he has Nazi shrapnel in his back. The Giants take him. His knuckleballs are so insane that no catcher can catch them. So he had like 50 past pitches in like one season.
There's pictures of his catcher back then who got a special mitt,
Yeah.
and it was like way big around.
His catcher said heaven is a place where there's no knuckleballs.
Yeah, there it is.
No way.
Look at the glove.
No way.
Yeah.
Just for this dude.
That's the size of a backpack.
Yeah. The Giants, his first ever swing in the MLB was a home run. Never hit another home run. Check it off the list. The team cut him because they were just going past the catcher. The Giants cut him.
Was he throwing a knuckleball every pitch?
Yes, that's all he threw. Knuckleball every pitch. He was a 30-year-old rookie with shrapnel in his spine. So he was a 30-year-old rookie after the war. The Dodgers signed him in 1971.
Wait,
How
how
old was he?
old was he?
He was in his 50s.
Yeah.
Threw 7 games for the Dodgers in 1971.
Oh my God.
And then he got hired as a coach because like he had the craziest knuckleball. Everybody was, the way they describe it, they are saying it had more movement than any pitcher, even in the modern era. And so they hired him as a pitching coach. And then he refused to teach it. He said, he said, you have to be born with it. So they hire him as a coach, and then he just refused to fucking teach it. So it's not even early baseball. All of these guys are fucking
all
weird.
of them. That was like that's way too late for those antics.
He got signed in 71. My dad was 7 years old when Hoy Wilhelm got signed by the Dodgers.
Like, yeah, my dad was playing high school baseball. Like, he's probably looking up to this dude, trying to throw the knuckleball.
They would bring this guy in when Roger Maris was trying to break the home run record and nobody wanted him to do it. They would bring in Hoy Wilhelm to fuck with him.
Really?
Yeah, because he's keyed up to hit fastballs and stuff, and they bring this guy in and they couldn't touch him. And they would do it just to be a dick.
That's it's incredible shit.
Yeah.
I
Are you
get
just
it.
doing Hoyts though?
No, I'm not doing Hoyts.
Okay.
Because I also have Cornelius McGillicuddy.
No way.
What?
Very famous.
That's Connie Mack.
Connie Mack. is
You
what he
know
went
him,
by.
Brandon?
That's one of the most famous managers in baseball history.
Connie Mack.
yeah.
That's Cornelius McGillicuddy.
His record as a manager is 3,731, 3,948. That's so many
Did
bases.
he just play?
And 76 ties.
He managed the team for 50 years.
Did you hear about his accusations?
Oh, yeah.
They were serious. He was accused of being a miser. And people were pissed. People were fucking pissed. That was one of the biggest crimes back then, was being a miser.
I don't even know what that is.
Baseball is so funny.
That's
It's like Mr.
It's a
Megorium.
curmudgeon.
That's a penny pincher.
He's a cheapskate.
Get him out of here. But he started his own team, the Buffalo Bisons. Wrong pluralization, but they were the
It's
Bisons.
still Bison, yeah.
You guys have both used the affectation of the voice, like, get him out of here.
That's how everybody talked.
Right, everybody talked. Do y'all think y'all would have thrived in an era where you just talk like that? Could you
Yeah.
have been angry like that?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what the fuck are you talking about?
Get the heck
I
out
think that
of
would be
here.
best
my
suited
gears.
for guys
You
like
think it'd be
us.
good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on here?
They're also doing like stunts on the field and like dressing up in costumes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Are you going to bring him up?
I got a few. Yeah.
How many of y'all got?
But he signed Dummy Hoy to the Bisons.
No.
You have Dummy Hoy?
Next on my list is motherfucking Dummy Hoy and then Dummy Taylor. I'm sure you know about Dummy Taylor.
I don't know about Dummy Taylor.
Dummy Hoy, the 5'4" center fielder.
Who was?
He was the most accomplished deaf player in MLB history after Dummy Taylor.
And
He spoke. He said to have been able to speak with a squeak. He was one of the most intelligent players of his time.
But yeah, he went by Dummy. But like they would call him William, and he could read lips, and in his squeaky voice, he would correct them to call them Dummy. He'd be like, Dummy.
Dummy Taylor was even better.
Well, Dummy Hoy has more hits than Bill Mazeroski.
Dummy Hoy has so many hits.
He has over 2,000 hits.
Wow. So Dummy Taylor.
Well, Dummy Hoy's the reason that the coaches use symbols in baseball and the catcher.
He pretty much invented
Yes.
the signals.
It's really fucking interesting and hilarious. It's the perfect thing.
I played high school hockey with a deaf kid, Lloyd.
You know, was he good?
No.
Okay.
So both L's were silent?
Yes. Yes.
Damn.
rocked.
Yeah. Lloyd's lasting legacy was him describing having sex with another deaf girl in his car via Sidekick. He wrote it.
Via Sidekick?
It's a Motorola Sidekick.
Oh, I thought he tapped a homie and a homie that could hear.
Yeah, he had a proxy.
Get in there, Robin.
Wait, who's Dummy? Who's the other Dummy?
Dummy Taylor was maybe even more influential. He has a section on Wikipedia just called "Reputation for Clowning."
Wait a minute, I have a clown.
Yeah.
I have Nick Altrock, which is my name and my favorite genre.
Yeah.
That's it.
There was a better you?
Yeah, Nick Altrock, dude.
Dummy Taylor would have post-shower wrestling matches with Frank Bowerman.
No. Oh no.
On one occasion, Dummy Taylor disagreed with the decision by umpire Bill Clem not to call the game as darkness fell, so Taylor returned to the clubhouse and came back onto the field wearing a fireman's oilskin and holding a lit lantern above his head.
Dude, this was like a regular baseball game back then.
Taylor was able to emit a rattling shriek just as the opposing pitcher was about to release a pitch. Teammates compared the noise.
Wait, was he deaf as well?
Yes. They faced off once.
The two deafs?
Yes.
How'd it go? Who won?
Dummy Hoy got 2 hits off of him.
Damn.
His whole team learned sign language so they could talk to him and embrace him as more than just a teammate, but a family member.
Heartwarming.
Yeah. Players today won't even learn por favor for the 27 Dominican players on the team.
No, dude. Rizzo's not saying shit.
Yeah.
Dude, Nick Altrock was he pitched till he was 57.
He's probably like a severe alcoholic.
What he does, his teammate and his best friend Al Schnacht. Do you know Al Schnacht? He's the clown prince of baseball.
Yeah.
They would clown
Al
on the
Schnacht.
side. They would clown on the sidelines.
There's a lot of clowns.
Didn't they have an act where I think they had an act where one of them hit upside down doing a headstand?
They
They would pitch to him?
back then, like the funniest thing a person could do was spin an umbrella really fast. So they would both go out there and just spin umbrellas.
Yeah.
And people would go nuts. And then they would fake a boxing match, except then they became enemies. And they actually fucking fought, and people thought it was the show. And they beat the fuck out of each other on the field.
Yeah, there was like someone got hit in the head with a cola can and died. They're always like people were like fighting umpires.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I was so. This is so much fun because there's thousands of them.
Yeah, I was just going the Chicago Orphans alone. Zaza Harvey, he had to quit because he got a really bad stomach ache, an everlasting stomach ache. So he tried to bathe in like hot springs and it didn't work. So he's like, I fear my time here is done.
I've been plagued.
Leroy Chance, he was a world champion prize fighter, like the best boxer in the world on top of being the first baseman. Then he married Edith Pancake, then immediately died of asthma.
You get Pancake, and what else is there left? What is? Was Edith Pancake had to have been?
She was a premier advocate for women in baseball. Edith Pancake. Germany Schaefer, notorious trickster.
It was Pancake just spelled Pancake.
Yeah. Why do they have weird last names too? Like those
names don't go
those aren't
away.
modern. Yeah.
Are there current pancakes? Are there pancakes like now?
There was one that I read. Dirty Jack Doyle. He would just fight. He would physically assault umpires, fans, opposing players, and even at times his own teammates.
But that
Then he retired and became a cop and an umpire.
Oh my God.
Johnny Kling was secretly a Jew named Johnny Klein, who was a world champion billiards player. Cockroach Salisbury was a switch-hitting burn victim who only bunted against lefties.
All right.
Fake.
That's fake.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Yeah. Casserole McGinnis.
No.
Two-gloved shortstop.
Shut the fuck up.
Top
You're gonna,
I'm gonna blur the lines because there are real there's a team in Wheeling,
what were they called?
the Stogies.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was cool. A lot of like famous
Did
players.
Glasscock play there?
I think I was going to talk about Glasscock.
He's a Wheeling guy.
He is.
Who's Glasscock?
Glasscock's a Hall of Famer as well. Again, if you played baseball,
Yeah.
Hall of Famer.
If you survived, yeah.
Yeah. Did Jack Glasscock and Chappie Lane. Come on.
Like even like the ones who aren't that interesting were still funny. Like Dave Brain had 67 errors in one season.
Brain was making mistakes.
Like some of the players just couldn't field.
Yes.
They're really good at hitting,
And they would still make the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Do you know about Eddie Grant? Not the singer of Electric Avenue. He was born 1883. He went to Harvard. They called him Harvard Eddie. And in the MLB, the teammates would get mad at him because when you yelled out like "I've got it," he would correct their grammar, like pop-ups. I think he was like, "You mean you have it?"
Oh, he's a dickhead.
And then
that's not a good die date.
What?
That die date is not good.
Died. Yes.
Where did it just says yes?
No. Died. Yes. He died. He got at war. He got hit by. He played for the Cleveland Naps.
I was going to bring up the Cleveland Naps.
But he died at war.
A lot of
them went to war, and he died at war. He was a captain in World War I. How did he get? I think he got hit by a missile. Just him.
A whole ass missile?
Yeah.
Did they have missiles?
They had artillery.
He got hit by artillery, like singled out.
Mm-hmm.
But he would correct grammar, and then he got drafted, got blown up. Can you scroll down to the very bottom? Or no, not the very bottom, but the last bit of the article. Legacy. Someone tried. They stole his plaque. What city is that in Jersey?
Hocus.
Oh, okay. That was Ho Cuz. Okay.
Let's talk about GameTime. It's the best app. First off, events are the best thing you can do with your time. If you're spending money, spend it on events. A few a year, several a year. If you're not going to events and you have none planned, do that now. Go to GameTime, pick out something you want to see, something you want to attend. What do we got in Chicago? Billie Eilish.
I'll be there tonight.
You're there tonight for how much?
Yeah, I'm finna be in the pit. They're expensive,
Wow.
but GameTime hooked it up. Very excited. I'll be behind enemy lines, so to speak, but as a friend.
Behind enemy lines.
Yeah, ratio is going to be crazy.
Oh my God. Yeah. That'll be fun.
Very excited about it. I heard her shows are great. So big shout out to GameTime.
Shout out to you could see Mariah Carey at Allstate Arena for only $67. She's one of the greatest vocalists of all time, and you could see her potentially play for the last time before she dies of old age.
And now with their brand new GameTime Picks feature, they're making it easier than ever to go to a game or a show or whatever. You can pick anything. They have all variety of stuff. GameTime Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. That's the worst. You want to go to a show, but then you're sifting through, resetting the filters by like Revelins, or like it's just a silly mess. So GameTime has you figured out there, and it helped with GameTime and Billie Eilish. I said floor, showed me a map.
And you won't get like a ridiculous. You're not going to be like seated like with a column in front of you obscuring your whole vision.
Absolutely not.
They'll give you the good seats. Download the GameTime app today and use code UNTOLD to easily score great deals with the new GameTime Picks. What time is it? Game time. All right, let's talk about eating good, delicious, healthy food for cheap, and it's delivered to your door so conveniently. That's Factor meals. Notice how the days are shorter, but your to-do lists aren't. Power through your busy days with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. They have breakfast, they have dinner, and everything in between, which I guess is lunch. So they have lunch as well. It's easy, nutritious, and their options keep you fueled and feeling your best. I've tried several. They were all top notch. They have 6 menu preferences to help you manage calories, maximize protein intake, avoid meat, or simply eat well balanced. Anything to fit your diet needs. They have 60 additional convenience options you can add to your box, like keto cookies, pressed juices, and smoothies. What else? And check this out. Factor is cheaper than takeout and dining out, of course. Put the money you save toward holiday shopping or reaching your financial goals. Head to factormeals.com/KB50 and use code KB50 to get 50% off your first box and 20% off your next month. That's KB50 at factormeals.com/KB50.
Yeah, interesting stuff.
And
What do you have
the
about
Cleveland Naps had a guy
white team
named NIG. No, it was spelled Clark. He was a white dude, but his name. I don't even want you to type it out. He played for the Nats. He got traded to the Atlanta Crackers in 1903. NIG is his name, not the acronym. There it is.
Wait, that was his nickname? What?
Oh,
It's on his Wikipedia. That's
How did he get the nickname?
He was like kind of tan.
Wait, he went from the Browns to the Naps
to the Crackers. You think after the Crackers it would end? Everything is funny.
Everything is funny.
This like on Thanksgiving night he got married in Sandwich, Ontario.
He got married in Sandwich on Thanksgiving.
It's like, who wrote this? How is this real?
His wife didn't like the nickname.
Of course,
Yeah, she hated the nickname. Yeah.
Sorry, babe.
I wonder.
That bitch. Fucking bitch. How'd he get it? Oh, his dark complexion.
But he's still.
My newspapers gave it to him.
Oh my God. You can't.
Racist ass sports writer.
He's so white. He was a Marine. Oh my God.
In the spring of 1925, the Sporting News wrote,
Don't say it.
NIG Clark not only led the league with the bat in the mitt in the arm, he was the very picture of a baseball player. I rather suspect that NIG put away as much corn juice as the next man. What does that mean?
Alcohol, right? Alcohol.
Okay.
I thought it was like a refreshing, like lemonade.
In the days of his greatness, he was wont to take a couple of stifters every morning before breakfast.
What's that?
Never seemed to hurt NIG any.
Alcohol.
Can you even? It's only $200.
Sipping on corn.
Oh my God.
And then there was a guy named Elmer Flick who played for the Naps. When he was 15 years old, he was just at the train station and the team was going to an away game, but only 8 of their players showed up. So there was like, you little boy, come with us. Play in this Major League Baseball game. And he did, and he went on to be a Hall of Famer.
Of course he did. Of fucking course he did.
He also had to quit in 1907 because of an everlasting stomach.
No.
He brought down 2 Hall of Famers.
He was encouraged by doctors to get his appendix removed, but he was only 130 pounds, so he didn't want to weigh any less. Then he was replaced by Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Wow. Dude, baseball's incredible.
George Firebrand suspended for spitting tobacco juice on an umpire.
God damn.
Harry Bay slipped and broke all of his ribs while walking on ice. He died a few weeks later. Like, ice wasn't more dangerous back then.
No, it wasn't.
Like,
It wasn't like sharp or anything.
There's
back
no
then.
excuse
Ice
ever
hasn't
to die. What is going on?
This is
Oh, he died at 74 though.
wait, he played for the Naps too?
He died at 74. Okay.
Are the naps literally just like sleeping naps? Like,
Yeah.
is that
No,
short
I think
for
it was
something?
named after their manager or one of their players, Naps.
Snap Lajoie.
Got it. Okay.
Oh my God. Brandon, when you're like learning about this stuff, because you've been a fan of this for a while,
Yeah.
is it hilarious?
Well, I didn't register to me that 3-Finger Brown was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, all of these are so funny.
Yeah.
It's the funniest point in history
Yeah.
ever.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know Eddie Goodell, right?
No, who's Eddie Goodell?
Eddie Goodell was the Browns needed attendance, and they also needed somebody to get on base, so they
The Browns.
they signed a midget to come take a walk,
No.
and he has 1 at bat. He's one,
Did he get walked? What
on
if he
4
went yard?
pitches? On 4 pitches. Yeah, there he is. There's Eddie Goodell.
That's
It's a little boy.
It's just a
boy.
child.
Oh no, it's not.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
That's a man. He looks like a.
That's Eddie Goodell.
He looks like
Oh
a.
my God.
Yeah,
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
I don't think he is. He only had the 1 at bat, but he was
He's sitting on a lap.
maybe it was a boy. I don't know. I thought he was definitely a little.
Nah, this is
person.
a man.
That looks like Mook's throwbacks.
Oh my God.
So Brent, like games back then had to be so entertaining.
Did he carjack you, Kyle, when you were?
The dwarf. Yeah.
It's like they combined the circus with baseball.
It was unbelievable.
And this is before.
Well,
like,
fans
TV.
were also there were oftentimes where they would run out of seats, and they didn't really have the big modern stadiums yet, but they were still popular, and they would just rope off outfield.
You
And
could just,
there would be fans standing in the outfield behind the ropes.
was it a home
get
run
on
if
the
it went
field.
behind the ropes?
Correct. And sometimes they would lift it. If it went over the rope, it was a home run. They would step on the rope and
Make it lower.
Yeah, yeah. So there's I think the Boston World Series back then, there's just shots of whatever park. I don't know if it was Fenway yet, but there were shots of the park with just fans standing inside the on the field as they played the game.
Were those cheap tickets?
And fans also
Yeah. Oh my God.
well, that's in 1930. That's yeah, there
that's
they are.
later. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's 1930. Like I was talking about like
This is-
1905 and stuff.
This inspires awe in me.
Yes.
Because like we talk about like how ridiculous and absurd everything was back then, but like it wasn't like it was a serious sport. Like they played so many games.
Yeah.
The attendance was crazy.
It was wildly popular.
It's,
Like it grew like wildfire. Like modern football, modern basketball don't really start till like the 40s or the 50s. Modern baseball starts in 1903.
Oh yeah, but they were also playing in the 1860s.
Yeah, they were playing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I cannot get enough. I think this is
more.
we're not. We started to be like a history podcast. We're just an old baseball podcast.
hold on, hold on. There were a lot of guys named Frenchie, right? Then there was King Kelly. King Kelly was like the best player in the 1880s, and he had a tremendous mustache. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, he looks like an athlete though.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he does.
got a little Tom Selleck to him.
There was one guy with the nickname Moose, and I was like, "Oh, was he huge?" No, he just looked exactly like Mussolini.
Brandon, when did they start? Because back in the 1800s and early 1900s, they all did other things, right?
Oh yeah, they were all firefighters, or they were all doing.
When did it start?
Some of them would go home for the off season, just never come back because they were making $3 more an hour
right
doing, sending telegraph. I don't know what
like,
they did back then.
like being a professional like screwdriver. Or something.
yeah, yeah.
But when did they start? You get paid to only play baseball. When did that start?
Oh, I mean, the real good ones probably as soon as baseball started.
But pro baseball,
most of them were rank and file. Were not making it like that.
Got it.
Pro baseball was almost a fallback job.
Yeah. Well, they had these guys were lawyers in the offseason or whatever in the offseason. Their offseason jobs were.
Dudes would graduate. Dummy Hoy graduated valedictorian from Ohio State School of the Deaf, and he didn't. I don't think he even wanted to play baseball.
A lot of them did not want to play at all.
I think he was a failed. What was he? He was a failed.
They're like modern day lacrosse players.
Oh no!
They're all just teachers.
He graduated valedictorian of Ohio State School of the Deaf, and he went into shoe repair, and he failed. He was like, "I'll play baseball."
Yeah, he failed at shoe repair.
That's not play baseball.
Yeah, it was like a failure of a job.
But there was also like so many minor league teams.
A million.
So how they couldn't have been making any money.
I have no idea.
Well, not just minor league, but like every little city had their own little traveling teams back then.
It sounds
like
fun. As
Toledo
fuck.
would have one. Akron would have one. Like they were all, or maybe even more.
It's
than
almost
that.
like soccer culture in England. Every little town has a team
For sure. Yeah.
that has like a fandom.
This is like old baseball is my new or my Pokemon, I guess, or I don't know what to describe it as. These players don't feel real to me.
They don't. It seems like I'm reading a wiki for like a show fandom.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It also seems like a lot of it could be made up.
Yeah, I guess it would really be easy to fake.
Yeah.
Really, really, really easy.
Like some of these guys might have been normal guys, but you just say, yeah, he used to bat with an umbrella, see?
Yeah, and then the people be like, yeah, he did.
Sure fuck did, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I believe that. It wasn't like that long ago. Like there are historical
There's photos.
records.
Yeah.
Oh, and fans were just
They would like bring guns.
they
and
were
shoot-
vile.
shoot
They were
the center
vile
fielder.
criminal people. Yes.
The fans are
Yeah.
criminal people.
Oh yeah, the fans were fucking awful back then.
What's the
Like, what does that
famous
mean?
one? The
Verbally?
Cleveland-
Verbally, physically, I think they would storm the field in a second back then.
What was the famous dollar beer night?
Oh, that was like in the 70s. Yeah, that was Disco Demolition Night in Chicago got out of control. They had to
Wasn't there,
cancel
Disco
the game.
Wasn't there a
Demolition?
Cleveland one?
That might have been Dollar Beer Night, yeah, or
Where they
maybe
just-
Penny Beer Night, something like that.
Yeah, it was Penny Beer Night.
They went crazy.
and they
yeah.
like took over the stadium and went on the field and just started
Yeah.
beating the shit out of the players.
That happened every Friday in Wheeling at the Nailers games, Frosty Friday.
10-cent beer night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cleveland Indians in 1974. Yeah, the 70s. Baseball fans were pretty crazy up until like
When did
80.
baseball get lame? Is it after Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire?
no, it was before that. It was probably like the 70s were
That
still
was cool.
The 70s were still kind of wild though.
Okay.
The 70s were still kind of because you had fans doing a bunch of shit. You had Morgana the Kissing Bandit.
What?
You had Morgana the Kissing Bandit. I clearly said that.
Yeah,
He
of
did
course,
say
of
that,
course.
yeah.
No, of
Yeah.
course. And I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have
He's
interrupted.
a
What
mouth
though?
thief.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm gonna say it one more time. It was Morgana the Kissing Bandit. It was a large-breasted blonde woman who would run on the field and kiss her favorite player.
Oh, she has
she's
giant.
got- yeah,
oh
she was
my
all
God,
dressed
Morgan.
up.
gigantic titties.
Oh,
but there were
please not
fans.
me.
The fan behavior didn't curtail until like 76, 77.
Was
you
she
still
flashing titty?
No, she would just run on there bouncing. The
But,
titties were
other,
bouncing.
Other games,
and she would
like other teams, or was
This
she
is the World Series, I think.
Morgana made it to the World Series.
Yeah. Oh, that might be the All-Star game. actually. Yeah, there she goes, and that's what she would do.
Look at her
Oh
go.
my God.
And those
Brandon.
titties would flop.
Wait a minute. Were fake titties a thing back then?
Yeah, I think fake titties been around for a while. Dolly Parton was around, but
She didn't kiss anybody.
she kissed the batter.
Oh, did she?
She kissed the batter before she ran off. So she
Why
would-
wouldn't she just show him?
Yeah, I really want to
If
see
you're
him.
already gonna break the rules.
I really want to see him.
Yeah.
Oh, she kissed. Did they kiss her back?
Oh, they love kissing.
Are they like
Morgana.
Frenching her?
I don't know if they Frenched her, but she was a thing.
I believe that.
She's still alive.
Yeah. Where is she?
I
don't
know.
See, Nolan
Is that
Ryan got
Nolan
that underneath.
Ryan?
Yeah. Cal Ripken.
Oh my God.
They were sagging by then, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she has her own card.
It's Morgana the Kissing Bandit.
She has like a modern day ass.
Yeah.
She has a present day ass.
She does.
There's a head of-
Yeah.
a head
She's a
of her time.
Y2K. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, that's George Brett took his time to kiss her right there.
Yeah.
Her mouth's open.
Yeah, well, the players were just making out with her. This wasn't that long ago.
No, it wasn't.
That guy's on his knee. He's like welcoming her. Bottom right.
What year was this?
I mean, if a large-breasted woman who was known for kissing internet personalities ran through this room right now, I think we would welcome her.
I would run at her.
but what year was this?
This is the 70s. She was mostly in the 70s.
She got Will Chamberlain.
Yeah, that's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Abdul-Jabbar.
That's
That is not a skyhook.
You still get glimpses though of the crazy fans. Like the Yankees guys brought that back for me. Like the way he grabbed that glove, I was like, oh, okay.
But that's not a big-titted woman on the field Frenching.
But I'm just saying the fans, like he said, it died down. It did for sure. But I feel like you get glimpses every once in a while.
Every once in a while, but it's not rock and roll like it used to be.
yeah, but what they had back then was a big-tittied woman running around kissing players, and then now we have Zach Hampel chasing foul balls.
Yeah, dork.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
What sport is like the most rock and roll right now?
Hockey had the titty. They haven't done all the titty woman last
it's
year.
hockey.
Yeah.
It is still, and the minor league hockey culture, those fans are crazy.
You'll see tits on glass a lot at hockey games.
Yeah, I had when I was playing juniors in Texas, we played against Amarillo in the playoffs, and their stadium was like kind of a part of this mall, but it was underground. So when you went in, you had to go down, but it was pretty big. Anyways, you weren't allowed to do any like pyrotechnics because it was underground. But for our playoff game, they said fuck that. So I was in the starting lineup, we're on the blue line. They do this huge fireworks show in an underground stadium.
Did it just fill up with smoke?
It filled up with smoke, and then the rafters had some sort of insulin in it, and it's caught on fire. So I was standing on the blue line, and embers were falling down
over the ice.
And they were just like,
did the game get canceled?
No, they were kind of keep it hush hush because they weren't allowed to do it. So then they just started the game anyway, and you couldn't see across.
You played
the
in
ice.
smoke.
It played in smoke. It was like
Did
my
you win?
Vietnam.
Did you beat
Hell no,
Amarillo?
we got fucking cratered by them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a hockey town.
Yeah, Amarillo, Texas. Yeah. So yeah, junior hockey, you definitely do get a little bit of that for sure.
Does she have a book or anything or a movie?
Yeah.
No, Morgana.
I know. Like an Instagram.
Or an Instagram. A Raya profile.
Yeah. Does she have a link?
A lot of them back then too, like Shoeless Joe Jackson was just flat out illiterate.
Yeah.
Like couldn't function in modern society.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
shoeless.
Yeah. He didn't have any shoes.
Couldn't even.
I think having shoes is a little bit more responsible. Yeah. I'm from.
I cannot get enough.
I wish I was.
We could round out probably the rest of 2024 on baseball players alone.
We might lose some listeners. We might gain some listeners. And as soon as we get some baseball heads in, we're going to probably switch back.
Yeah.
So this is bad for the show as a whole. But what can you do?
What can you do?
See. All right. Collecting cards is such a fun, easy hobby. It's a no-brainer. I think it's taken off right now for like adults. So that's cool. And we're talking about Arena Club. Arena Club. Thanks to slab packs from arenaclub.com, it's possible to score gem mints for a fraction of their retail price. Okay. Every card was hit from last week's Arena Club slab pack drop. Arena Club is the only repack that provides real value, a complete view of all possible cards, and clear hit rates for each one, which is awesome. Arena Club slab packs are revolutionizing the repack game with transparency. Okay.
Yeah, go to Arena Club is like they have a great showroom. You can buy and sell on their sites, and if you're into repacks, you can trust them with repacks. If you're a card guy, you know that some repackers are very sketchy. But check out Arena Club, their marketplace. You can find some steals on there. Sign up today.
If you're into cards or you want to get into cards, which I think you should, check out Arena Club.
It's a noble hobby.
That's arenaclub.com/anus, code ANUS for 10% off your first purchase. All right, here's something new. I'm really excited about it, and I think you guys will be too, so bear with me as I describe this product. MobileX. MobileX is a new kind of mobile phone carrier that will save you a ton of cash on your phone bill. Okay.
I'm in.
Yeah. Simply download the app and take control of how much you pay. Absolutely. By leaving your current mobile phone carrier, do that. You'll get unfucked. Oh, okay. It says it here. By leaving your current mobile phone carrier, you'll get unfucked with MobileX and save a fuck ton of cash.
That's in the copy.
Okay. Well, there's so many things you could do with a fuck ton of cash.
Right. You can buy a new Wii remote, a new Wii controller.
Yeah, a tank of gas, multiple rounds of golf.
Sports cards.
Sports cards.
Okay, yeah, I'm prepared to get unfucked and to save a fuck ton of cash. That seems like killing two birds with one stone. People are paying for mobile data they don't use. With MobileX, you only pay for what you use. Finally. Never for what you don't. Okay, here's the catch. Psych, there is no catch. It's honestly hard to believe you could be saving up to 90% of your phone bill when you switch to MobileX. Go check out mymobilex.com or download the MobileX app from the App Store or Google Play. Or it's MobileX. Time to get unfucked.
Brandon, what's new with you? You trying to get ripped?
Huh?
You trying to get ripped?
I am trying to get ripped. I've been working out a lot. Yeah. I'm actually skipping a workout right now so I can do this with you guys.
That's not true. You have a college football show tonight. You're not leaving here. You're lying to us.
No, I had my day portioned out that I was going to take my nap from 6:30 to 8:30. I was going to do all my shows. And then between 3 and 5, I was going to work out. Then I was going to go to dinner. Then I was going to do my
You're
show.
not working out before college football show.
I might have.
You're going to get all tuckered out. No, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get tuckered out. You're right.
And every day is like, oh, I'm actually skipping my workout right now because of you guys, because of whatever else is going on.
Yes.
You said it's like the mailman.
Do you skip a workout?
for this.
Do you ever skip a
Do
workout?
I skip? I'm going to be dead honest. No. No. I'll do extra credit.
That's the opposite of skipping.
Yeah. I'll reverse skip a workout. I'll do 3 in a row. I guess that counts, right?
Yeah, I guess do 2 workouts in a row, make a skip.
Yeah, I'll reverse skip. Man.
What else we got going on?
Yeah, fuck
You
the
ready to
modern
go?
era.
Yeah, fuck the modern era.
I was watching a TikTok and it was like 2016.
You try to make your voice sound cooler for that sentence. I was
watching, what is it called? What's that fucking TikTok shit? I was on there. It was like 2016 is so LA coded. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess. The top comment was 2015 was low key 2016 part 1. I'm like, fuck this.
Good point. Fucking damn it.
Fuck that.
Oh my God. It's not wrong.
Yeah, I guess.
So if you had to pick a year back then to just drop into, what are you going like an alt? Or are you going a teen? You don't go a teen because they had a war. I'm going like 1908.
Oh, back then.
I don't
back
know
then.
anything about
Because if I had to go back right now, I'd go back to like my age right now, 1993. But
yeah,
I think
the 90s would be good for us.
I think at like historically,
Yeah. Well, just going on with Kyle's premise that he was born in the wrong time. He would rather have been born like 1895 to 1910.
No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't want to do labor. I wouldn't want to work hard. I want to like binge meals, like good food, salted food.
yeah, everybody that says they're born in the wrong generation right now is always the best until tomorrow.
I want to be old enough to miss the war drafts.
Right now is kind of awesome.
Yeah,
It's not too bad.
it's not too bad right now.
Right now is sick.
just so many TV series.
food.
Like we have DoorDash.
Yeah, that's so sick. The only delivery for about 40 years was just pizza
and milk
and Chinese
You're naming a lot of deliveries and babies.
and babies. But now anything I want, dude, my flusher broke on my toilet.
That's not what you call that thing.
Flusher.
Handle.
No.
Same
Oh
shit.
no. Oh no. That's a flusher.
That's a flusher.
Well, wait a minute.
A handle would describe any handle, any rod.
flusher
sticking
You're
You're
out
just
of it.
talking about the chrome thing on the. Just
Doesn't have to be
It could be
chrome.
a variety
Sure,
of
just
shapes.
the-
Sometimes it has a divot.
just the knob that you
I
press
wouldn't
and
even call it
hold
a-
down.
If you're
The
at a public
flusher.
Well,
urinal,
certainly
maybe.
just a handle. You don't call it a flusher.
Google flusher and Google handle.
What do you mean you
Let's
don't
see.
call it a flusher? What?
Oh, y'all call it a flusher?
That's the only. You hold on to a handle.
This is Wheeling, West Virginia motherfucking shit.
You hardly touch a flusher. A handle is something you
What do you mean you
grasp
hardly touch
and
it?
you hang on.
That apparatus. That's the only thing you can call a flusher.
I don't know that. I'd never called anything a flusher.
That's a flusher.
Yeah, it's a toilet. It's a handle.
Wait, Rudy, what do you call it?
I'm a flusher.
It's a flusher.
You don't even know. You didn't even know what you were saying just now.
I
Brandon,
don't
a
care.
handle
You're
is something
confused.
a handle is something you hold on to, like a bike handle.
Yeah, a toilet handle makes it sound like it's a mobile.
You're really
toilet.
shitting hard if you have a handle.
Carrying around a toilet handle.
I want to carry somebody into the bathroom right now and say, what is that thing?
Pick me up.
Okay, go grab somebody. Cody, follow him.
Pick me up.
Okay, grab a few, like a variety of races and creeds.
Huh?
These are buttons.
They're buttons up here. Fuck.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah,
do it.
That's true. They are
Hands-free
buttons.
world.
Well, we can just maybe show a picture of that.
Grab somebody.
Grab someone, bring them in.
Oh, what's that? What's that? The one lower there, right there. The Danco from Home Depot.
Oh
What's
my
that
God.
called?
Yeah, you had to.
Hold on. Let's find the perfect picture.
Congrats picking the 10th one. Well, that one proves my point. That was a good
Yeah.
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 Brandon, if they say what I want them to say, you have to suck my cock dry.
That's yeah.
Get your ass in here, Hankel.
This is the guy to ask.
Hankel.
He's going to be a straight
Look up there at
shooter.
that picture on the right. That's kind of see that toilet right there.
I do see the
See
toilet.
what's he pointing at?
Handle?
Where are you from?
Michigan?
Nah.
Grab somebody else.
Yep.
Get him the fuck out of
Hold
here.
on.
Thank you, Hank.
That's a flusher.
He was,
I think this
Kyle,
is West Virginia shit.
Is that a West Virginia shit?
I usually try to like strip all biases away, like thinking logically, like that's the thing that flushes the toilet.
A handle is on a,
A
mug.
handle could
you
describe
hold.
a variety, so many
Handles-
different things.
Handles don't move.
Hey,
Marashi. Oh, what's up, dude?
what's up,
Come here.
homie?
Take a seat.
Marash is going to be confused what this whole thing is. The fuck?
All right, what's going on?
Okay, simple
Simple, quick.
question.
See that toilet up there? This picture, the big picture to the right.
Yep.
What's he pointing at?
The flusher.
Yes.
1-1.
He says handle.
I could see why you would say that. But
Re-
it's a
I
flusher.
It's a
see why he would
flusher.
flush it.
Handle is a completely different thing.
All right.
That's
Thank
what
you.
it is.
Yeah,
someone
that
else.
helped. That's made us happy. Yeah.
Okay, thank you,
Or tie.
Marash.
That's a smooth tie right there.
Yep, let's call it a tie.
So we're just gonna break it right here.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna call it a tie.
I'll be tiebreaker. And remember, you have to suck me dry.
All right.
That's a flusher. That's a flusher.
It's a toilet handle.
Oh man, that's a nice little heated debate. I wonder if it's a geographic thing. Marash is from Connecticut.
I don't know. I don't know if that like it doesn't get referred to a lot. Like I'm not like saying flusher. Probably once every.
Can I just stop right there? Every single one of those says toilet handle. Every single fucking one of those said.
I can Google toilet flusher and it says flusher.
Yeah, right. He already typed handle. Anyways, I ordered one on DoorDash because I
Sure.
didn't feel like leaving. That's amazing.
You ordered a toilet handle on DoorDash?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
They can
did
pick
you
up from
lose
Lowe's.
yours.
it snapped. The-
What
the-
did
the
on
plastic.
DoorDash? What did you type in to get it?
Flusher?
There you go.
Flusher.
No, not there you go. There you go implies this argument's over.
People
Yes.
say door handle. They mean a lever because both things gripped.
Well, that's just an online nerd.
That's Keith. That's Keith alum. He has 8,000 answers on Quora.
He also has no face.
Oh,
He's a
God.
dick.
Born, raised, educated, and worked in the UK.
All right. I will accept this one.
TJ.
TJ,
Wait, don't look at the screen.
you're the tiebreaker.
So he's born and raised in Jersey.
Yeah, that bodes well for us.
All right.
Take a seat, Tej.
TJ, you see that the picture to the right that's been pulled out there?
Yes.
That toilet. What is he pointing at?
Handle.
Thank you, TJ. I appreciate that, TJ.
This is not good. That's a flusher.
No.
Yes, it is. That's what it does.
I would never in my life have called that a flusher.
That's a handle.
It's a handle. Okay.
This is people all the time. Thank you, TJ.
I didn't know this.
People all the time debate like terms, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm still a buggy guy until the day
I'm
I
a
die.
buggy guy too.
No,
Yeah.
that's a cart.
I'm still a buggy, a shopping cart buggy.
Yeah, go get a buggy.
I've never heard the handle flusher debate.
But yeah, because people don't really talk about it. But I don't know. I'm
We might have just discovered a
I just think
debate.
it's a flusher.
Mook, what do you call it?
I've never really called it anything.
You let the turds pile up. Nah, that ain't me.
I've never seen this
Dude,
before.
New Year's resolution, don't flush. I'm not flushing this year. Fuck it.
No flushes in 25.
I'm stacking.
I'm trying to flush less.
I'm stacking.
I guess I have no memories with that thing.
Like good or bad?
I use it a lot.
I remember ones that
nothing.
feel nice.
I like the ones with haptic feedback.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I think you got to read children's books on how to poop and see what they refer to it in there.
Oh, that's a great
That's
point.
where it's used.
Yeah, let's see. Let's read "Help! I Poop My Pants."
Well, just look how to poop.
Okay.
Google how to poop in a
Well,
toilet.
that's going to be different than drink coffee.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's just going to be constipation.
Just
Fuck.
no. You should do how to use a toilet.
Use a toilet. Yeah.
For adults.
A guy that can use Google but not a toilet. That's a special type of guy. Tips for using a commode.
Oh, commode is one too.
What
Well,
is
that's
that?
just the bowl
That's a toilet.
itself. That's
Yeah.
a toilet. Yeah. Oh, that's the squat.
Also, I've never used one, but I don't know that I would have to ask somebody how to use a squat toilet. It's pretty fucking
It
self-explanatory.
is just a hole. It is just a hole. That's like asking how to play Connect 4. That's the name, baby. That's the name.
It's the motherfucking name.
Shit. How do I win Connect 4? Oh.
Well, speaking of poop milestones, would you like to share?
I didn't do it in front, but I told for the first time I did not poop in secret with my partner in the house. For the first time.
Meaning you
What
just
is that?
shut the door and she knew you were in there?
No, watching a show, stood up, said I have to go to the bathroom. Never had done that. I was always being like secretive with it. I would time it with my showers. Or when she would shower, I'd go downstairs. I'd be like, I'll go do laundry. Go
Did you
downstairs,
say
the-
I got to go to the bathroom? Or you say I got
the bathroom? My stomach hurts. To apply.
Oh, yeah, that no, she
the
knows.
poop.
But now, are you going to keep doing it now that you got it off your
Haven't
chest?
done it since. I didn't like it.
The funny thing about that, I get the saying my stomach hurts, but you're just implying that had my stomach not hurt, I wouldn't be shitting.
Right. I didn't want her to think that I was like a shit guy. So I had to. I had
now
to
she
She
thinks
would
you're
have
the-
thought that.
well, I didn't want to be like, I have to shit. And she's like, oh, he's a shit guy.
Now it's in her head
Like, yeah.
that you do
Oh,
that.
this guy poops.
But if my stomach hurts, it's also
more-
kind of her fault because she cooks dinner.
right, and you're a
So I'm
victim.
putting it's her shit.
You're a victim.
Yeah, it's her shit, not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was.
So would you ever leave the actual home to shit somewhere else?
I have done that. Hotel lobbies are great. I would sometimes.
Yeah, when you're in a hotel.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I got to go to work, get my laptop, come here, shit, come back. One time I was at her place in Cleveland when we were living apart, and she left to go meet her parents for something really quick. And I was like, now's my time. I go down, I hadn't shit for 4 days, took a shit.
My God.
I look at the toilet paper roll, catastrophe. Not that it's empty, but there's like a few pieces left.
When you start taking those away, it goes away quick.
Well, that, and then if I
Notice.
replace the roll, she'll know that I've shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I think that would have been fine.
No.
People like
But you
when
were
there's a
afraid
fresh
to
roll.
replace the roll?
Yes.
People
I thought
like
you were
a
about to-
fresh roll.
So what I did was I shit, used the whole roll.
No, you didn't do what I think you're about to do.
No.
I went through her closet and found where she keeps toilet paper, and I emptied it to the exact amount of sheets left and put it back on, and then threw all the fresh toilet paper away. Took out the garbage. Got some brownie points there.
I like that.
That's
That's insanity.
that is crazier than just shitting all over her home.
Right, yes, that's clinically insane. Is what
I
he
would
just
be
did.
so freaked out if my partner did that.
She doesn't know I did it.
But she's no. It's like that. It's fun getting away with shit.
Yeah.
You feel like a criminal.
But it's like a harmless getaway.
But he didn't get away with anything. He's not getting away with.
You guys need to start trying shit
You stole-
espionage.
that right there is stealing
Yeah.
a shit.
Yeah.
You
Like,
did
you know,
a.
I feel like I'm coming through like the glass ceiling,
Right.
like on like a rope and just leaving a turd and going back up.
Right.
It's the
You
best.
did a high level crime level heist
It was
with toilet paper.
It was damn near sociopathic of me. Like it was felt like such a stroke of genius, and it was fun.
Right. I'm with you on that. My old move used to be I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go get coffee, and then in apartments, the
Classic.
lobby bathroom.
Classic move.
Yeah. So
How long did it take you to take a fresh roll of toilet paper and just start
That's
unwinding?
insane.
I did take a picture of the roll on my phone before, so I could compare. Like I didn't want to.
Oh.
I've never done that. I got a shit.
Wait, so as you're, you took a picture of the roll to see where it was.
So I could
You
get
held
it
it up
accurate,
much like an artist would use it as his
like a
muse.
still life.
Right, you did a still life
Yeah.
toilet.
I was essentially sculpting a new one. Yeah.
No, do you think like you have biologically evolved to not shit as much as a human needs to?
I think, honest to God, we've lived together for a while. Because of this, I promise you, I think my asshole's smaller.
Yeah, I bet the stretch receptors in your sphincter, they send the message to the brain at such a slow rate. It's almost unimaginable.
I think I was about a year away from it healing over.
Just completely shutting down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think your rectum has evolved to retain excess feces for months.
No, I'm going to die of colon cancer because I'm keeping these toxins in me.
Yeah.
Right. They're like the levees in Louisiana.
It's bad. But
Fighting an uphill battle.
But you're like, you get it out of the way quick. You rip the bandage off quick. You still you're not a
First
shit guy.
date.
You and I are similar in that way.
I'm not a shit guy. I'm not a fart guy. I don't fart around my
I've
wife.
never once.
Yeah, I don't. But
You go downstairs bathroom. Does she know what you're up to?
well, I have a large home
Mm-hmm.
with many bathrooms.
How many you got?
I have 5.
God damn.
5?
Yeah, I have 5 bathrooms. So including one she doesn't know about yet. So I use that one.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, there's one tucked away in the basement.
You have a
That's pimp.
That is
One
nice.
Off,
There's no evidence that she knows about
That
it.
is very pimp
Yeah.
to have a bathroom off the books.
Yeah.
That is. Is that cheating?
No, that's clever. That's just.
Would she be mad? She'd be like, you've been hiding a bathroom.
No, because God
That's
knows.
like a second family.
What's she hiding from me?
What the day you walk in there and there's fucking pads?
Oh yeah, it's over. I'm walking out.
Oh no. You got to just build a new one. You're going to be like the Winchester house for bathrooms.
I just dig under the foundation of my home for a new hole.
You've never been a I have to shit guy.
No, never. Not once. And I'd be shitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do
shit
be
a lot.
shitting.
I shit a lot.
I mean, I still won't like prioritize shitting at home. Like even before I left your place yesterday, I shit.
Yeah.
Wait.
And that made me feel good.
You shit at his place.
Yeah.
And he tells me, he's like,
I gotta go shit.
he goes,
Because
poo-poo
I just
time.
poo time, Rudy. And he picks me up,
Yeah.
brings me to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm like, who's a big boy?
Poo poo time. Oh man.
Wait, so what do? Do you announce?
I don't announce. I'm not like bragging about it or flaunting it, but I do it with the door open. But my thing
I've
is,
seen you do it at a house party in New York City.
I do
Apartment
it.
party.
Yeah. It's kind of like a coping, or I'm compensating for how like actually awkward I am to put myself in control. Like, oh, he's doing this ridiculous thing, embarrassing thing, but he's in control of it.
Like the Joker.
And so like then when I fart, it's like, oh, he did it on purpose because he doesn't care. But then if I do something out like a social like gaffe or
Yeah.
whatever, then it's like, okay, maybe he was in control of that too.
Nice. So the
Yeah.
shit kind of is a mask.
Yeah.
Wow.
Happy birthday to Boozy Badass.
Who's Boozy Badass?
Lil
Who's Boozy Badass?
Lil Boozy?
He like his life kind of reads like he has a
Brandon, I bet you know
he
a
has
little bit about
stats.
Boozy.
Oh, he's Louisiana, right?
He bats 1,000.
I didn't know Badass was his last name.
He bats 1,000 on Instagram Reels.
Does he hate women?
He hates women and gays and trans.
Yes. Come on, Dwayne
He
Wade.
told Dwayne Wade, don't cut his dick
Don't
off,
cut
bro.
his dick off, Dwayne Wade. And where did he take that video? Planet Fitness.
He went to Planet Fitness.
You went to Planet Fitness to shoot that video?
Mm-hmm.
No, he went afterwards just to go. Like he's very rich and has a compound with like probably many gyms. He just went to Planet Fitness.
Why'd he do that?
I don't know.
During the pandemic, he just did Instagram lives.
I think I saw a video of him eating steak.
He just had women twerking, and he had a line that took my breath away.
What'd he say?
So he would just be on Instagram Live in his studio, and then on Instagram Live, girls would just join it, and they would just be shaking their humongous oiled asses.
Yeah.
And he said, "Put some more oil on it, baby, because that's an engine."
I think he's the horniest man in the world.
Yeah, he gets after
How many
it.
kids does he have?
6 with 8.
Damn. Good stats.
But he's like an advocate for women staying with
Let it
their.
Oh,
He has 6 kids with 8 women. Just let it go.
okay.
There was two moms claimed one of them. They couldn't.
He had 6 kids with 8 women. What do you want me to say? I think he like bought his like 13-year-old son a prostitute, which is not funny, I guess.
It's
but,
fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, Brandon, you'll like this. He's a Cosby defender.
Good.
What?
yeah.
I mean, no.
Okay.
He's an advocate for women who stay with their cheating boyfriends or partners.
Jesus Christ, Boosie. Happy birthday.
Mm-hmm. He has zero fear. when a camera goes on. None.
You ever see those 20 verse 1 videos where it's
Yes, where it's
like
like,
a funny rapper and then like women come in?
yes.
I saw a clip. He was like, do a 360. Then she spun around and he was like, oh, you ran track. And she was like, yes. How'd you know that? He's like, come on now.
Oh yeah, I saw that. He was like, I'm wise.
He did say I'm wise.
Is this it?
Is the
This could be
Wade
any-
video? If you want it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I gotta say something about this shit, bro. Dwayne Wade, you going too fucking far, dog. That is a male. A 12-year-old. At 12, they don't even know what their next meal gonna be. They don't have shit figured out yet. He might meet a woman, anything at 16 and fall in love with her. But his dick be gone. How you gonna... Like, bro, you going too far, dog.
Dick be
Wait,
gone.
he is at
His
Planet
dick gone.
Fitness.
Yeah, he is.
He's in the no judgment zone. You can't do that in the no judgment zone. He went there to judge.
He went to the no judgment zone to judge.
Publicly.
Nobody tells him what to do. He had this take. He was like, I know exactly where I'm going to judge. All right. Brandon, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Two things real quick. One, ChatGPT calls it a toilet handle.
Oh, fuck.
And two, all of our
Get over that.
subathon goals, we will be completing them
Before Christmas.
Before Christmas.
Yeah, and get the new Platson sweatshirt
Platson
or
merch.
shirt.
Where is it?
And listen to Mostly Sports and Geniuses and College Football Show
Uh-huh.
and
Keep going.
Quick Picks
Yep. Huh.
and
Yep. Unnecessary.
Unnecessary Roughness
Uh-huh.
and
Throw a yak in-
Wrestling.
Throw a yak in there.
Yak,
Yep.
Mantiquing.
All right.
That was good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mostly Sports, NCAA Dynasty,
Mm-hmm.
The Dozen.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
I think that's it.
He was on Moo Can't Sleep.
Moo Can't Sleep.
Was, yeah.
Just the Brandon episode. Listen to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but God bless.